I enjoyed Jurassic World. I had a good time sitting through it, but oh my god, this is one of the dumbest fucking movies. It's such a stupid fucking movie. And it pains me to say that because of how smart the first film is. And everyone who keeps saying that, oh, well, we're never going to recapture the magic of the first film, so just shut up and have fun with it. That doesn't mean they shouldn't fucking try. Like, that's my argument to that. Like, okay, so that gives them the right to be stupid? Like, I don't get that argument at all. Okay, so people want to know what I thought of this. Again, enjoyed it. Oh my god. Okay, where to even begin with this? Alright, so the film starts out, and it's pretty cool at first. They're introducing these two characters, this one douche who's always on his phone, and this kid who whines a lot. And they go to the park, and his kid's like, oh my god, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. And the kid opens the doors, we see Jurassic World, we see Hammond's vision alive, and it looks really cool. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, I can actually get into this a bit. First of all, just gonna come out and say it, the dinosaurs look fucking terrible. They look fucking terrible. Would you agree with me?
I'm gonna give you my opinion. I'm gonna let you go ahead. I'm gonna give you.
Okay, yeah. The dinosaurs look horrendous. The CG in this movie is horrible, and it pisses me off because of how groundbreaking the effects for the first Jurassic Park were 22 fucking years ago. After 22 years, they can't make something that even touches the original at all? No, because they claim that, oh, well, we went back to animatronics. Bullshit! I could not spot a single scene where I noticed an animatronic. It was all fucking CG.
One scene.
Which one?
The scene where the long neck dinosaur was dying in the hands of Bryce.
Well, yeah, okay, that one scene. Okay, but even then, like, dude, you could tell that, well, the CG was glossing over it. It wasn't just, yeah. Okay, like, here's the thing. I don't mind them using animatronics and CG. That's what the original fucking Jurassic Park did. Okay, that's fine. But that was really the only scene where, like, you could look at the movie and say, oh my god, I could reach out and touch these creatures. Because, no, I'm well aware I'm looking at fucking cartoons right now, so why do I give a shit? The Indominus Rex, who they kept building up in the trailers, they barely showed any of him.
Barely showed any of them. It was all
They showed clips. They showed clips. No, not in the movie. I'm talking about the trailers. Okay, because they barely showed him in the trailers. Like, they showed glimpses or like really quick clips of him, like split-second clips. Because they were building him up, like they were saving him. Okay, it's literally just a giant raptor with a T-Rex head and spikes on his back. That's it. Like, okay, that's what we're going with. All right, that's fine. What I'm wondering is how none of these friggin' scientists knew it was part fucking raptor, with the exception of one who, for whatever reason, I'm guessing they were supposed to be nefarious, because they never really go into detail about it, would not divulge that it was part raptor to anyone. But how can you not look at this thing and realize it's part fucking raptor?
Well, the thing is, okay, I'm just telling you my opinion on it.
Okay, go right ahead.
Nothing's been confirmed about, I call it the I-Rex.
Yeah.
The thing is, that kind of information would be classified anyway. Any information like that would be under lock and key and a certain level of access in order to, because
the guy who owns the park can't get access?
He told
the guy who commissioned the dinosaur?
Well, when he asked him questions, he answered his question. He never really told him, like, if he would ask him if it was a half raptor, he would probably say, yeah. Like, he told him about the fish, he told him about the snake DNA, you know, because he mentioned, well, why is it camouflage? Why can't it do thermal heat? You know, now if he would have said, what else you know, whatever. But, you know, that's a weird scene, but look, it's classified. They shouldn't know anyway.
Okay.
You know?
My thing is, okay, I want to bring up B.D. Wong coming back to play Dr. Wu, okay, which is great. I love B.D. Wong. He's a good fucking actor. And it was good to bring him back. Okay. But that was it? Like, he had, like, what, 2 scenes in the entire movie?
He had more scenes in this movie than he did in Jurassic Park.
Oh, very true. No, very true. But if you're gonna bring him back, I don't think it should be like for another cameo role. You know what I mean?
He had 4 scenes in this movie.
Okay, yeah, but I think he should have been a bigger character. That's what I'm saying.
He had the scene with Bryce Dallas Howard in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Then he had the scene with what's his name from Life of Pi.
Yeah.
That gotcha. Scene. Then he had the scene with Bryce Howard and Chris Pratt when he came back. Then he had the scene when he got on the helicopter and left. He had 4 total scenes.
Yeah, 4 total scenes. Okay, my thing is, like, I just feel like, okay, Dr. Wu, like, nobody, he's the one character, like, nobody remembered from the first Jurassic Park.
I did. I thought he was a very important character from the first one.
He was there in 1 scene, though.
But that scene was memorable.
It was.
The dialogue between him and Goldblum.
And Malcolm was good. Yeah, I give you that one.
You know, especially the part where, like, you know, how do you know they're all female?
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember that scene because I have a love for the first movie.
Oh, I do too. It's one of my favorite movies.
So, I mean, I could pretty much quote anything in that movie, word for word. I thought that his time in Jurassic World was about right. You know, granted, I could have used a lot more of him and a little less of
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh, good
God.
Which I went, okay, let me talk about pretty much some of the stuff I said about this. Okay, look, you guys know me. If you don't, Robert Storms, go check me out on YouTube. I did my review for this movie when it came out. And I don't remember the exact score I gave. I think it was either a high 3 or very low 4 out of 5.
Okay.
I think maybe it was like 4.1 or 3.9. It was around there. I thought the movie was fun. I enjoyed it. I thought it had a lot of Easter eggs and a lot of nostalgia from the first movie. I thought both kids were horrendous. I said that in my review. I thought Vincent D'Onofrio was horrendous. The whole militarizing the raptors and dinosaurs. I thought one didn't make no sense. I actually saw the movie again after I reviewed it. So I saw it again, and I got to get more input on it. My overall review doesn't change. I'm still gonna keep the same score. There's a couple things that I noticed that I didn't too much care for. Again, Vincent D'Onofrio, horrible in that movie.
Okay.
His character was a cartoon idiot, and I don't understand like the reasoning. Like, you have a renegade dinosaur that you're trying to hunt. Yeah. So your answer to this is let's
get raptors to fight them. Like, let's send.
No. It doesn't make like their answer to stop a giant dinosaur is to send more dinosaurs.
Yes.
You know, and not only that,
and that's their plan throughout the entire movie. Yeah. Like, that's just not one scene. That's their plan at the end too. And not only that, you people are retards. Not only that, you're gonna send 4 of the smallest dinosaurs to take out this big dinosaur. And I seen this interview with a scientist. Yeah, and this made perfect sense too.
Now, at the end of this movie, the raptors find the I-Rex, and he talks to the raptors. Now, the scientist said there's no possible way that could possibly happen because they stated earlier in this movie that the I-Rex has been contained
in captivity.
Yeah,
away from the dinosaurs.
Away from everybody else. He's never seen another dinosaur, never nothing. So
he wouldn't know the language of a raptor.
He wouldn't know the language of the raptor. Just because you were born doesn't mean you automatically know how to speak that language. Okay? The raptor would speak whatever the raptor taught it, or not the raptor, but the I-Rex would speak whatever language that it taught itself because it's been by itself. Yeah. Okay? Now, I could be Asian, okay? And, okay, let's for instance, if you're Japanese and you never lived in Japan, just because you go to Japan
doesn't mean you know Japanese.
Doesn't mean you know Japanese because you're Japanese. Oh, as simple as that. Okay? You know, I could have been born in Canada, you know, never been to Canada, go visit, I can't speak Canadian French. Yeah. Just because I'm that culture, you have to be taught that, and you get taught that by interacting with people. If this dinosaur was never interacted with raptors, there's no possible way it could communicate raptor. Not all dinosaurs speak the same. Yeah. Just because it's half raptor doesn't mean they'll be able to communicate with raptor. So I agree with that scientist. That makes 100% sense. It does. Vincent D'Onofrio, horrible in that movie.
Right.
The two kids, horrible in that movie. But I think you're being a little hard on the movie, though.
Okay, here's my thing. All right. I'm actually just gonna give my grade on the movie right now. Okay, honestly, it's a C- for me because it's an entertaining enough movie where I'm not gonna fail it because I sat through it. I was annoyed, like really pissed off at a few things. Okay, but the movie managed to keep me solidly entertained throughout. It's a serviceably fun movie. All right. Now that that's out of the way, let's go into more of my problems. Okay, again, I'm just gonna like I said, I hate the way the dinosaurs look in this movie. I think they look terrible. I think they're animated horribly. There was one scene with the friggin' raptor, where the pterodactyls get out. Half of them have little T-Rex heads. I'm like, what the fuck? Did you notice that?
Yes.
I'm like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me?
But there is a species like that. There is a species like that. They're not little T-Rex heads.
They look like little T-Rex heads.
There's different species of pterodactyls.
There's pterodactyls and pteranodons.
And to be fair, like Dr. Wong said, Dr. Wu.
Yes. Okay. And for those of you, even if like you don't remember the first movie, you don't know who Dr. Wu is. Okay, played Jurassic Park for Super Nintendo. He is the motherfucker whose ID card was fucking impossible to find. Okay. Try to find his ID card if you play that game. I dare you. I fucking double dare you. Try.
What he said? What he said in the one scene was, all dinosaurs in both Jurassic Park and Jurassic World have been altered from the very beginning, because they do not have a pure DNA code.
That's
it was
true.
always filled with the frog DNA.
Yeah.
And that altered the dinosaurs. Okay, people like they actually a month before the movie came out, there was a scientist that said that was criticized in the original Jurassic Park movie that dinosaurs from that period did not exist during the Jurassic era.
Everyone knew that when the first movie came out.
It existed during the
Cretaceous
era because the raptors really have feathers and so on. Yeah. But that's why they brought it up in this movie where he says, well, we use frog DNA. Otherwise, he even said it. Like, a lot of these dinosaurs would look completely different if we had the actual DNA.
Yes.
So, you bring that up with the pterodactyls, but, I mean, I honestly don't see why.
My other...
You tell me what you hate, and then I'll counter.
Okay.
Let's debate this.
Okay. Another big problem for me. The only time they ever do anything interesting with the people in the park, once. Okay, and that was the pterodactyl scene.
Okay.
For like 5 minutes. Okay, dude, here's the thing though. I understand, listen, I'm not a friggin' psychopath, okay? I don't need a shit ton of blood and carnage, but if you're gonna have the fucking park be open and have it be occupied, you need more than one scene of the fucking dinosaurs attacking these tourists. Okay, listen, at the end, you have this whole fucking area, all the tourists, you have a fucking poo-poo platter served up for this fucking dinosaur. But no, it never even reaches them. We never see those people again. We never, oh my god, like there's one scene with the tourists being attacked, and it really bothers me. Like, you have Jurassic World.
Alright, okay.
Show Jurassic World being attacked more.
Time out. Yes, it's Jurassic World.
Show Jurassic World being attacked more.
Let's think about this movie. Jurassic World. Only one dinosaur got out and caused havoc. Jurassic Park, the raptors got out. The long-necked dinosaurs got out. Every dinosaur got out in Jurassic Park. There was the whole island
got out in this.
Huh? Hold on. The whole island was a death trap. Okay? This movie, only one dinosaur got out. And if it wasn't for the helicopter crashing into the cage, or the big dome cage, the pterodactyls never would have got out.
Yeah.
Okay? So, and plus they were already bringing back the tourists. They were, as soon as the I-Rex was released, they started bringing them all back, starting to, come up with.
Yeah, but they said that the boat wasn't going to be there till the next morning.
Yeah.
So, there's plenty more opportunities for these people to be attacked.
But the pterodactyls, besides the T-Rex or the I-Rex, was the only threat in the movie. The I-Rex was the entire threat. The pterodactyls was just kind of there because of the incident. Okay, the raptors wasn't the raptors from Jurassic Park because these were trained and so on, and that was there was only one main threat. So you're not gonna see the carnage. And by that time, they already was able to quarantine.
Yeah, I know that, but my point is, we should have seen more carnage.
No, because then it would have been convoluted shit.
We did.
The problem with the movie, if I have one problem with the movie, is that we didn't have enough character development with the character. If you want to do more carnage, that's going to take even less character development from the characters we already have less character development on. Okay, right from the beginning,
dude. All you needed was like an extra 5 minutes of like showing the I-Rex maybe getting into that room where like they are or about to get in there, and then she unleashes the T-Rex and saves them. That would have been okay. At least you're acknowledging those people are there and are about to be attacked. Dude, I would have lived with that.
There's no way, man. There's no way that would work. The Tyrannosaurus Rex, he works on movement. If you have that many people out there, and you have people running for their lives, and she unleashes the T-Rex is going to go after the fucking people running because that's what he sees moving. There's a reason why she went in there with the flare and then threw it at the I-Rex. Okay? If you had a park full of people and you unleashed the T-Rex at that time, then you're going to have to deal with 2 fucking dinosaurs. It's not going to go after the I-Rex. The reason why it worked so well was because they quarantined the people to safety and then unleashed the T-Rex to go take out the I-Rex.
Yeah, but then who's getting back the T-Rex? That's what I'm wondering.
Who's getting the T-Rex back?
Yeah, because I mean, if you have the I-Rex loose and the people are, and the I-Rex gets killed, but yeah, now you have a T-Rex loose and the people are still there.
Exactly.
Until morning.
That's another part of your plan that wouldn't work. Then you got the people that you have to worry about with the T-Rex. Okay, this part, the people are quarantined. You unleash the T-Rex. You already know at this point that the park's over. It ain't gonna recover after this. True. So you just let the T-Rex do what it does and just leaves, like he did in the movie. That it actually worked out perfect in that movie. The main problems of the film is the raptors. Because they looked ridiculous.
Dude, all the dinosaurs did.
Never once did I think one of them raptors looked real. Never once.
No.
Did they look real? The CGI for the raptors were
they still look real in the first film.
Yeah.
They still look fucking
I
real.
just watched it last week. That film still holds up.
That scene in the kitchen is fucking nail-biting with those 2 kids. It's like,
and they try to do that with this movie.
They really do, and it does not work.
When they went into Dr. Wu's lab, they had the raptor follow. Yeah. It did not have the suspense because never once in this movie did you worry about any of the main actors dying. I did not have any, like, they're not killing Chris Pratt.
No, they're not.
They're not killing any of the children.
Howard,
yeah,
not.
They're not. And you knew from the fucking beginning, fucking Kingpin was gonna die.
Yeah. The second he started talking, I'm like, oh, you are so dead. Like, oh my god. And the thing is, no, not only is Vincent D'Onofrio a cartoony villain in this film, I will go as far as to say he is the most cartoony bad guy I think I've seen since Cal from Titanic. He is horrible.
But
I mean, I
don't blame the actor.
No, I don't blame Vincent D'Onofrio either. I blame the shitty dialogue he was given. And the shitty role he was given.
Everybody always, I always say this to everybody who always criticize actors. It's never the actor's fault.
No, it's the writers.
Maybe 10% of the time it might be the actor's fault, but 90% of the time it falls on the script and the director. As much as people bash Dragon Ball Evolution, I backed up the cast for that movie. I still sit here today and think the cast for that movie was perfect. If anything was good about that movie, it was perfectly cast. The dialogue sucked, and the script sucked.
Yes.
Okay? A lot of people bash the prequels of Star Wars. I love the prequels. If the dialogue, you can't blame Hayden Christensen. Okay, I think the only thing I agree with Nostalgia Critic on, he liked Hayden Christensen. I love the cast for the prequel movies. Yeah, some of the dialogue was corny. Gotta look at the dialogue. Hayden Christensen did what he was told to do.
Yeah, I know. Let's go back to Jurassic World. Okay, the forced fucking romance
between Bryce Dallas
Howard and Chris Pratt.
I didn't really
so forced.
Dude, no.
Dude, they bring it up once and then they kiss later. Like, bullshit.
No. Black Widow and the Hulk was forced. That
was forced too.
This was because at least at the beginning of the movie they established that they at least went on a date, and she kind of resented him that she didn't want to go talk to him, whatever. And
oh god.
And you live through a crisis like that, you're gonna, you know.
It's like, I hate you. Oh, I'm gonna save your life now. Oh, now we're together. Like,
It wasn't exactly like
dude,
that.
they could have done so much better than that. It's like, dude, if that's all you're gonna do with that, don't do it. Just don't.
Now
They have no, and not to mention the two of them, they don't have chemistry. Like, I like both. Like, I really liked Bryce Dallas Howard in this movie. Okay, I don't really like her in a lot. Okay, I liked her in this, and I love Chris Pratt in this movie. Chris Pratt's fucking awesome in anything. Okay, it doesn't matter what it is. They have no chemistry. Okay, like people keep saying that Sam Neill and Laura Dern had no chemistry in the first film. Are you fucking blind? They were great together in that film.
But okay, look. I'm gonna disagree with you on this 100%. First of all,
Now you're killing me.
yeah, I'm sorry. Opposites attract, bro. Opposite, and these are the perfect two opposites.
I get that.
She's the
They needed more.
She's the uptight businesswoman
Yes.
that doesn't have time for her nephews, don't want to go out on dates. She's uptight. She cares about her work. Chris Pratt is the laid back, I like doing what I'm doing for a living, fun guy. And they go through a tragedy like this, and it brings them closer together. That is believable. You know how many people in this world are opposite to their spouses?
Dude, I'm not saying that opposites don't attract. I just didn't see anything between these two.
But,
particular
okay,
guys.
like, you're gonna hate me for this.
This is my opinion.
And I'm gonna debate you on this.
Okay.
Because, dude, I think sometimes you're nitpicking this movie just to nitpick. I seen your Facebook post where you're like, can someone tell me how they outran the T-Rex with high heels?
Can someone tell me how a woman outruns a T-Rex in high heels?
What would you rather do? Have her stop, take off her high heels, or break a heel on the way?
No.
The T-Rex in this movie...
No, I would rather she didn't have fucking high heels on.
Her character has high heels.
You see more of
from
her
the beginning.
feet in this movie than you do her face.
I don't see how, because I didn't even notice that until people posted it on Facebook.
That was a joke.
Never once did I look at her feet through the whole fucking movie.
No,
hold on. I'm not done. First of all, we gotta finish this up because the camera's about dead. But first of all, that T-Rex in the movie was the same T-Rex from the first movie.
I know that.
He had the scars from his fight with the Raptors so
you're saying he was just slow and out of practice.
This fucking T-Rex is old as fuck.
Yes.
He's been contained in this one section. Sorry, she. Plus, I don't know how well you know this, but the T-Rex cage was 10 feet away from where this fight was going on. She only had to outrun the thing for 10 feet.
I get that.
I mean, chicks do shit with high heels all the time. It's believable she can run 10 fucking feet, okay? Now, would she be able to fucking marathon in heels and beat the T-Rex? No. But she gets a head start. She stops halfway and throws the fucking flare. Come on, guys, let's not nitpick the fucking high heels. It's not that big of a problem.
Dude, I wasn't even gonna bring the high heels thing up until you did.
But everybody's talking about it.
I'm just saying, like, I just think it's funny. I think it's funny more than anything else.
Let's finish this up. Okay, look, I really enjoyed the movie. I've seen it twice. I'm gonna pick it up on Blu-ray. I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was really fun. There's a lot of stuff I like, a lot of stuff I hate. Thought the kids were pointless, ridiculous, and just not much for them to do. They were just kind of filler people. Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard are the characters that I care about in this movie. And that's really it. That and the dinosaurs, we get what, I like the movie. Does it have problems? Oh, hell yeah.
There's a lot of
I could
problems
write
with this
probably half a novel on the problems with this movie. But the difference between this movie and something like Transformers, the director of this movie, unlike Michael Bay, doesn't make us try to take this shit serious.
Okay, that's true. All right, just gonna run down quickly because you said your camera's battery's about to die.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Let's just run down this. Okay. Again, hated the CG. Hated Vincent D'Onofrio as the villain. Okay, too much of him. I didn't believe the romance between the two. Okay, although I will admit I loved both actors in the movie. The two kids. Okay, I get what they were trying to do there. I just did not think it worked, and the two kids just did nothing for me. It just seemed like forced conflict to me. Let's see.
And the storyline with the kids were fucking
ridiculous. Yeah.
Did we really need to know that their parents were going through a divorce?
And the one and it never resolves itself either in the end, so there was really no point to that. The ending. Let me tell you something. The ending of this movie, the whole final battle, okay, it's stupid, but it's fun as fuck. Like, I can sit there and just watch that scene all fucking day.
That scene...
Okay, and let me tell you something. When the T-Rex got out and she lit up the flare, I got chills. I'm like, fuck yeah, bring out the OG! Alright, then they start fighting. It looks like the T-Rex is down. Then the fucking raptor comes in. Alright, I swear to God, I'm in the theater with my buddy Wes. The second that raptor came around the corner, he just stood up and went, "You're my boy, Blue!" And it was the funniest shit. So, yeah, and I love how the fucking Indominus Rex gets Deep Blue Seed like a bitch by the Mosasaurus. So, you know what? There's a lot to enjoy in this movie. Like, it moves at a very good pace. It's very fun. And again, they don't try to make you take it too seriously. Okay, it is a very fun movie. I have a lot of issues with it. Okay, but yeah, I would say it's worth seeing. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here, like, everyone's already seen it. It already beat Age of Ultron at the box office. It's fucking killed. Alright, and you know what? Here's the thing. I think, while I do have my problems with this movie, I think it's a great groundwork for more movies, and I want to see where it goes, because 2 more movies have already been confirmed, and you know what? I'm down. Okay, I just hope that they fix some of the problems, okay? Especially with the dinosaurs. Come on, guys, you gotta make these things look more fucking believable, okay? They look so goddamn fake in here. Alright, but yeah, overall rating, okay, I give it a C-. I think it's a fun movie. I don't think it's a particularly good or great one, but it's alright. It's fun. Definitely give it a watch. See what you think.
You probably already watched it.
Yeah, yes, you definitely already watched it. Everyone just kept bitching at me on Facebook to do my thoughts. So here are my thoughts. Here's his thoughts. Thank you for being here with me, buddy. Okay, and
I'm in the same hotel room as him. I didn't have a choice.
I love you, buddy.
Hey,
later.
Dude, just because gay marriage is legal now doesn't mean I go that way. I'm married to a female. Just saying.